Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses for the continuation of our Fall of the Republic 1.2 preview playthrough as the CIS in Operation Dirge's Lance. In the last episode, we took Lorinar and then tried to take Byblos, but it was a little bit too much for us in the moment. We do have a warning of an invasion coming for Empress Sita, which means I will cancel these guys if that does happen. But before we get... Actually, you know what? I'm going to see... They can't be that far. Because our plan for today is to attack, take Ojam on the ground, and take Chardon if we can. Maybe even getting up to Ebac. Oh, but it looks like we found Grant, who is in charge, and who actually has both the Mandator and the Bellator. So this is going to be rough, but not impossible, actually. We have an ion cannon. Let's cancel those so I don't forget. We have an ion cannon and a very small fleet, but we also have a Golan 3. And what shipyard is it? We have a level 2 shipyard. Okay. Not impossible. Could see this working out for us. Not easily, but probably not entirely either. But not impossibly. Especially because they can only have some of it in the battle at the same time. That's 86 pop cap. The Mandator is 120 something with the new values. I'm not sure. I think Nolan might have adjusted it even more. But it's somewhere between 110 and 130, I think. Pretty safely, I think. I'm not 100. You know what? I'm gonna stop giving opinion. Only old hard truths.
Approach with caution.
Reinforcements en route.
Copy.
You guys turn around.
Yes, Commander.
What do we get here? We get 2 Munificence, 2 Munifex, 2 Diamond, plus fighters. Alright, we can handle.
Approach with caution.
We should be able to get 3 or 4 ion cannon shots in on the Raider.
Ion cannon.
Frigate here.
They have a good amount of fighters. They have 3 Venators plus the Invincible. All those are pretty good carriers. They have, I think, heavy fighters, heavy bombers from all of them. I'm not sure if... No, I don't think the Invincible has heavy bomb. Maybe it does. Like, I think it was potentially given them since this started, but I don't think it has them already.
Roger.
Gunship reporting.
Pursuit destroyer at your disposal.
You can't have my part.
Alright.
Battery
We've
is
got to try to
online.
tank up
Approach with caution.
and there. This Venator we can easily kill if it's up here on its own.
New unit online.
Space station damaged.
Roger.
Alright.
Target acquired.
Don't leave it alone.
Lots of frigate reporting.
Auxilla
I'm not even sure if they can send in the Bellator, not Bellator, the Mandator. I don't know why I can't get ship names correct today.
Direct fire.
Recording this right after I recorded the last episode, where I called the Acclimated, the Lucrahulk, and a bunch of other things. And I don't know what it is.
Back online.
That's not the button I wanted to press.
Take out their engine.
Copy.
Alright,
In range.
gotta get both variants of the Diamond in there. Garrison ships are coded separately from the other ones, which is why they don't get selected together if you double click.
Oh no.
They are technically separate units as far as the game's.
Activated. Ambush successful.
Alright, see if you can pull through there.
Target those lasers.
Can't have my part. General protection my part. Check your flank.
Blast doors operational.
Auxilla
Bombers out of there.
Reactor explode.
And, like, I really want to kill Grant first. Like, if we kill the Praetor, and they can't fit both of them in together, then they can't bring the Bellator in at all. And that'll have to retreat.
Standing by.
Alright, get into position to fight the Invincible. Fighters. There you go. There's just so much killing fighters as it is.
Do
And we
not
should have a
let
Providence in here somewhere.
target Alpha.
Popping out the other side.
Republic light
Situational
missiles
predicted.
incoming.
Well aimed. Run. Charge up. Focus your weapon. Tracking Aloy. Entering retreat state.
All of you, get ready on that one.
After disposal.
You kill Grant. All of you on this.
Visual scan negative. Target identified. Target eliminated. Enemy found.
Raiders don't have that many fighters either.
New
Okay, now stay there. You are not a garrison. Be careful with your life. Probably need you to help kill the raider if we want to be successful in that.
Destroyer at your disposal. Standing by.
Pull back.
Roger, roger.
You are a garrison. You are not.
Frequency open.
Effects.
Reporting. Fire at will.
That's
Activating defense power mode. Target identified.
Auxilla class pursuit destroyer on station.
you're both real. You're also both in range of the
Disengaging from
Auxilla
giant evil crater.
destroyer on station.
We do not want.
128 revenue recalibrated. Must retreat. Evacuate.
Once it's down to just the Praetor and our fleet, like, we can just stun lock it.
Enemies in range.
Okay, pull up to that side.
Hold your ground.
You pull up here.
Yes, Commander.
How are you doing that? Destroying turret.
We go.
Negative life form control.
Like, I think we might want to go for that Venator first. So everyone focus on the Venator.
Destroy turret.
There we go. And you guys stay on those fighters. You guys are all fighters, stay on their fighters.
Must retreat.
Auxilla class pursuit destroyer on
Analysis.
station. Heading there now.
My part. Stop the humanoid.
Up there. Onto the Praetor.
Frigate here. Commence attack.
You got the heavy. Okay, now the Golan can start on you, and you
In
Auxilla
aptitude.
class pursuit
can start using power to weapons.
Open. Lancer frigate reporting.
Or not power to weapons, but it's effectively power to weapons.
Roger that. Killed.
Alright. Now it's just us and the Praetor.
Yes, Commander. Let's go.
Visual scan negative. Visual lock. Enemy unit
pursuit
identified.
destroyer at your disposal.
Don't go too far up. There we go. Sorry.
Republic bombers detected.
Okay. I'm gonna try to pull up the
Auxilla class
Providence. And
Planning for your
we're gonna try to take out the
now a formality.
Visual scan negative. Enemy.
turbo lasers before anything else.
Roger, roger. Eliminate turret.
We're about to be able to stun it for 30 seconds, more or less.
Initial objective.
Elevated turret.
Frequency open.
Oh no. Enemy detected.
Your orders, Commander.
Destroy turret.
Alright, maybe we won't be able to super effectively pick
Dreadnoughts.
our ion cannons from our turbo lasers, but we're gonna try.
Lancer frigate reporting.
Alright, you guys, Diamonds, you can actually do some damage to the
Fire at will.
those.
Pursuit destroyer at your disposal.
You may as well.
Visual scan negative.
You on here.
Oh no.
You
No.
on there.
Yes, Commander. Fire.
Get the anti-fighter. And we've actually got most of these from this side now.
Focus efforts on target Alpha.
Roger,
Pursuit
roger.
destroyer at your disposal.
Let's make sure that we kill the other ships so they don't have enough that they can bring in Like, if this is still alive when that freighter goes down, then they're going to bring in the Mandator. And I don't know if we can beat that reliably yet. I'd rather just let that retreat for now and fight it when we're in a better position overall.
Target those lasers.
Human life is better. Kill. Visual scan confirmation.
There we go.
Oh no.
And there we go.
Detected. Machine.
We have not met requirements for success.
Alright. We're good. Why not?
Victory was assured.
Victory was assured. Victory is assured. We are victorious. We lost 2 captors and 2 mean effects out of that. Not the worst. So where are they going to retreat to? I think they're going back to Caecilius with
Invasion commencing.
the Mandator. That does open them up for another sector commander. So we'll see who they pick, if they indeed pick anyone. I'm not sure if it actually locks them out of it in this campaign. The mechanic that I don't do... I don't think I've ever done any work with it. Familiar with it.
Where do you need me?
Less familiar with its specifics in, like, specific campaigns, I know how it works, generally.
Awaiting your signal.
Also been working on a version of it for
Copy.
Imperial Reign. Imperial...
Right.
Our flagship mod.
Ready to destroy the clones.
Are some infantry. None that we have so far.
Got it. I'll help any.
You're gonna cap that, then you're gonna go over there. I mean, it's mostly an empty planet. I don't think there's nothing coming.
System conquered. Beginning construction.
Building under construction.
I think, do we want to go to evac 9? That might cut off the Mandator. And we have to defend evac 9 against the Mandator. So maybe we're safer letting it roam out a little bit. Yeah, we'll figure that out in a second. So for now, what are we looking at for food and parts? All right, we'll want to take care of that a little bit. Let's get some food on Duro and on Chasen.
Constructing.
You. And let's combine these fleets so that we can go in with Grievous's combined might on Chardon. Got a goal in 2. They haven't upgraded to a Valor. Was one where there was a chance they could have, but they did not.
Choose your reinforcements.
All right. Ugrhulk battleship. Then we're going to send in Colicoid Swarm and Invisible Hand. Just need Lucid Voice.
Logging tactics for future computations.
This way.
We're going to need a lot of anti-fighter and probably a lot of our own fighter.
Let's go.
On my way. Yes.
So we'll stick with some of the smaller support craft alongside the Providence and Ugrhulk. That's a good mix we've got there.
Threats detected.
Waiting orders.
Protect the control tower to prevent a design vulnerabilities from becoming clear.
Alright. Vultures in there. Prize in there. Belbulabs over there. Hyenas. It's going to be hard to get our fighters past here, actually. We might have to rely on our battleships for this one.
Copy. Attack the
Because they have a lot of anti-fighter on that. More than I feel like I'd be reliably able to break through before our fighters become irrelevant. Like, we can still send our fighters at stuff. They can screen for us a little bit. Realistically, that's...
I copy.
They're not getting anything out of it.
Target those lasers. The missile launchers are the primary target.
Like, LACs everywhere.
Direct fire at those lasers.
We also have Grievous's command bonus, so... Okay. Double Lab, Soulless one. Over here.
Situational prediction, 6 damage. Power coupling failing.
Here he goes, all on his own, making his way downtown. We got the 8 acclimates, which will be less of a problem this time than they were last time. We still have to be mindful of them. Alright, Colicoid Swarm, back off. Let's move Diamonds up. We'll move the Lucre Hulk up as well. We're gonna try to...
Separatist dreadnoughts.
We're gonna try to use all the guns on the Lucre Hulk to kill as many of these little guys as possible, as quickly as possible.
Proximity alert. Disengaging from battle.
Alright, stay back.
Reporting.
Bombers...
This way.
They don't have any fighters here now, but there's going to be a good chunk of fighters coming in with all the acclimators,
Location
which I will not call Lucre Hulks now that there's an actual Lucre Hulk in the battle.
Initial objective
All right.
complete. Eliminate immediately.
Okay, we should be able to just go straight forward with this.
Direct fire at
We want to keep our Providences and our Recusant significantly behind the Lucre Hulk at least.
Yes, Commander.
But the Diamonds can go a little bit further up, because we're going to want them to
In
kill
range.
the Y-Wings that come in. Okay, you've looped around, you're good.
Separatist
You guys can move up a little bit, because you're only going to be in contact with one Dreadnought and maybe one Acclimator on that side.
Frigate here. Commence attack.
Alright, we should be able to wipe out a lot of that pretty quickly. I'm going to spread out the diamonds so that the point defense ranges aren't overlapping as much.
All out.
When they're overlapping too much, the point defense tends to go for the same projectile a lot more. Like, if they can hit the same one, they will go for the same one. So it's best to spread out just a little bit. Not enough that you can't cover them, but enough that they don't want to just waste all their munitions. Or anti-munitions, as it were.
Enemy forces have reduced our numbers.
Looks like we've killed a lot of their anti-fighter. Okay, go for that Y-Wing cluster, and then our bombers, I'm going to send them after the Golan, rather than going after the acclimators. We've taken out a lot of these acclimators.
Target Alpha countdown in final phase.
Copy. Let's go.
Okay, and then get up a bit closer. Oh. They're doing some damage to our Recusant. Well, I was saying I was going to keep it back a little bit. Then ultimately didn't. Did I lie? Right. I want you up far. I need you to be up a little bit farther. Grievous, you are going to, along with Colicoid Swarm, attack the goal. And Little Grievous, you can do that too. See, like, there's definitely less going on here than in that battle where it was chugging slightly, or more going on here, more fighters, more, pretty much everything than in that other battle where it was chugging more. So I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it seems like there's got to be something that is a little bit off on one of the units, or on some specific situation. It's not perfectly smooth, but there's a lot of fighters here, and it's been a lot smoother than the smaller battle ones, so. But it's the kind of thing where it's not always clear what could be causing it, so it kind of just has to be a thing where you try to keep your eyes open for potential causes and hope something eventually gets noticed.
Frequency open. This way.
Visual scan confirmation. Visual scan confirmation. Target identified.
Weapons ready.
Republic bombers detected. Destruction is imminent.
Target those lasers.
Lots of frigate reporting. Attack that target.
Alright. Let's get into the station. Or to the shipyard.
Enemy eliminated. Take the shot. Death registered.
And, okay, you guys can all switch over away from that. Or not all of you. You can actually keep this one, a Brexta 3, on the Golan. Everyone else needs to go slowly towards the shipyard.
Fire at will.
General protection fault.
You know what? Actually, Grievous, you're on there. You're on there.
Protect the control tower.
We'll try to kill the acclimators first.
Incoming clear.
Enemy target.
Incoming enemy capital ships.
Yes, sir. Disable those missiles.
And do they? Yeah, let's get towards the back on that. Or you know what? Let's just go for the shipyard with them. Bombers are going for the shipyard. Diamonds go for the fighters.
Blast doors operational.
Ready for battle.
You are still chunking away at that, Obrexta. Or no, that's Colicoid again. Never mind.
For your imminent failure is now a formality.
Very embarrassing for me to mess those up.
Explosive detected.
More embarrassing than the whole acclimator recusant Lugral
Target those lasers.
fiasco.
Critical threat detected.
Alright. That station is like one hard point away from death. Here. I don't know why you're deciding to change targets. I never said you should do that. There we go. Go up a little bit more.
Just dreadnought. Targets neutralized. Logging tactics for future computations.
Visual scan confirmation.
I'm gonna do my best to make sure that we do fight a Valor at least once in this playthrough.
Target destroyed. Enemy target. Death registered.
We cannot allow Republic forces to retake target Alpha.
Alright. There we go. They got it. And by it, I mean their asses kicked, I guess. Or do I maybe I was just using they to refer to our forces getting the battle for us. Either one works. I don't know why I corrected myself there as well. It works fine. We only lost a diamond for that, too. Alright, let's save before we do the ground invasion. And there should be enough ground units down here that we can take Chardon without too much of a problem. Like, the forces that were on Grievous's planet were pretty considerable. There were also the ones we were building overall from the side. I'm just not sure they're completed yet. I don't think they would be. It's not super long after that in game time. The Hailfires are. The other stuff isn't. Do we have any Hailfires over here? We don't. So that works out.
Acknowledged. Missile robot on the go. Moving.
Alright, let's see if they've gone in there. Okay, the Mandator is still there. And, oh. So these are the guys that would have retreated from... Is it Achilles that was... Techno-Union planet? So we'd have to, like, kill our buddies for that one. Unless they free their planet. But to get any forces in here to actually deal with the Mandator, we need to take those out. But that means the Mandator is not running through the rest of the GC, which is where it'd be most useful for. So, sucks for them. This is the Republic's capital, though. So even though it's only 4 units plus a few slots, it's gonna be a difficult one proportionally. I didn't realize this was finished.
Roger, roger. Careful.
Building under construction.
Nice bridges. Prop work on some nice bridges. Some of these are some of the fresh props too.
Hey, nice.
Choose your reinforcements.
Moving.
Don't get too close. Yay!
We lost a build pack.
Hangar.
Construction complete.
Don't mind the anachronistic fighters.
Already. No use trying to leave. Better come up with a plan.
We've secured a build pack.
Alright, let's get over there. And you guys as well. Got our secondary landing zone. I'm kind of just wasting the E16s back home. So get out of there. Not going to be able to get that. Let's get Grievous in. Them. Right. Move over here more. Grievous, you need to get over here as fast as possible. Need some punching. Lightsabers. Ah! Okay, that's the ATTE. Alright, if we were balancing perfectly from the movies, we'd be able to kill this with 1 missile. Seems fair, right? Oh shit, Grievous. There. There. 150 missiles. I think he's good. It's close, but he made it. Alright. One of these Magna Guards, you can go and get that for us. Attack. Oh.
Ready. What is your bidding? Age of the Jedi is over. Selected.
Oh, don't. UTAT. Run from the UTAT. Can't.
Units detected. Moving.
You're nearly dead. You can't do this.
Volume 1 available.
Ready for orders.
Oh. Much for that bombing run. And other stuff's being shot. Yep. Not happening. It's not happening.
Missile ready. Yes, sir.
Grievous. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you need to back to tank.
Ready for orders. En route.
Forming squad.
Droid program activated. To your tricks.
Roger that.
You will fall tension. Mind shaking. Stay armed for combat.
What's even coming out there? I think we're still okay on that side. I'm gonna try to kill the lat. So you guys back off, and we're gonna have to put everything into one front.
Ready. Weapons activated.
Destroyed.
Selected. Battle program activated.
Come on,
Compensating for shield.
there we go.
The Jedi is over. Circuits functional. Perhaps you are speaking for your command.
Bombardment available.
All right, back up into there. Oh, I probably could have killed both of those at the same time. Well, at least we got the Senate. Didn't realize they actually had the advanced vehicle factory there. I am inattentive.
Ready. Selected.
Eh. There we go. Okay. Now we're good. Grievals. No, Grievals. Crap. Well, I think we might need to take that back. No, let's keep going forward. We should be able to get to the base without coming across those units. Alright. Good. Hold back here. And that's those. Okay, so if we can make it to one of them, it'll probably be this one, and I'm not sure that we can. So we're gonna try it. We need to try to get there, get this before they get it. Okay, I think we made it.
Perimeter attack. Break for attack. Direct hit. Direct hit.
Better come up with a plan.
Air units detected. Weapons activated. Commander, we're immune to your tricks. Droid program activated.
All right. Then just barracks. Maybe we'll build another repair station there.
I hate clowns.
Here, you're gonna go back and deal with that guy.
Ready.
Kill it. Kill it, please. Alright, now on to the barracks. Okay, get the repair station. Get a anti-vehicle turret. Okay, Grievous, don't just stick around there. I'm gonna start sending them over there.
Let the survivors escape. Jedi, disassemble. Missile arc. Circuits functional.
Swarming fly.
No one will deny me my
Deny him any chance to escape.
Alright,
It's scary like what?
let's shirt on. They are capitalists. Our faction has the capitalists, but they're capitalists.
System control achieved.
Without the T at the end. The other capitalists. What are we gonna do with this fleet now? Maybe we'll want to go to Talacia. Like, going to Talacia frees us up. Like, it doesn't open another front, and it allows us to get Cato Neomoidia. Or Koru Neomoidia recruited into the Separatist fold. Into the folds of the Separatists. Oh, and this fleet can come up as well. So we're actually... We could even go to Ebac without losing too much there. We have a few possible fleets. Oh, they were trying to move into Byblos. Well, we don't really lose anything for leaving Byblos alone for now.
Beginning construction. Building under construction.
So we do want to go for Talacia, even if it means we're going to be making our buddies mad.
Construction complete.
Or for Ebac, even if it means we're making our buddies mad, and we want to go for Talacia. We have no recourse currently.
For reinforcements.
We wanna
Capture designated coordinates and eliminate clones.
we wanna get through. We gotta go through you. At least for now. There are some potential ways we might be able to make like actual allied tag works you can pass through, but the big problem with that is if there are multiple factions sitting on a planet, it really messes with how battles engage, which is a problem because battles are a big part of Empire War. You can really exploit the AI with some of it because they'll only attack things like, oh, I'm fighting one fleet, which will queue one battle up against one of the people sitting over the planet, but then there's still a second fleet there that wasn't in the prior battle. So even if they win that battle, they're going to send in their ground units, and they're like, oh, look, great, we win. But what ends up happening is they've
Power up, are you? Charge!
they've just sent their ground units in to fight the space fleet. Not ideal. Or not.
Power up, are you? Die, fire rudder. Well aimed. Terminate the ATTE.
1 second of DPS do it? Nope. Not sure where they're going to go now. Probably bounce back to one of our planets, actually. See. Alright, and we can do this battle for ending.
Tactical battle imminent.
It'll be an easy one. They don't have much here. We have a pretty big fleet here, though. And
Choose your reinforcements.
can just drop. Kind of sad it's a level 2 and not a level 1.
Move to resecure it. Locking tactics for future computations.
Moving.
Like, we can even split some of these fleets up into 1 or 2 extra ones. We do need to reinforce Volt.
Oh no. Any unitary advice.
Communications are necessary.
Her fleet really suffered in that battle.
Visual can't
Deny them any chance to escape.
Away they go. My eye just will not stop twitching. Very annoying. Okay, well, that is going to do it for today's episode, so thank you so much for watching. Hope you are enjoying the series so far. Won't be a super long one. We are probably at least at the halfway point here now, but we will be continuing on with the invasion of Talacia and some of these other outlying systems. I'm going to try to give them as much of a chance to get one of their planets to a level 5 as possible, probably Kuat, but we'll see if they get there. So thanks again for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.